This is pain. This is betrayal. This is survival and heartbreak. Imagine having everything: a mansion, cars, love, a complete family. Then one night, everything disappears, and the people you thought would save you become the ones who destroy you. This is the story of Joy. In Eket, there lived a family that everyone admired. Mr. Anthony worked in an oil and gas company. Money was never a problem. Mrs. Anthony, a nurse at the government hospital, soft-spoken, kind, loving. And their daughter, Joy, their only child, their pride, their everything. Joy didn't just live well, she lived beautifully. A massive house, cars that shined like mirrors, clothes that made her stand out. Every holiday, relatives would troop into their house, cousins, uncles, aunties, and no matter how many came, Joy's parents treated every single person with love. Food flowed, laughter filled the house. No one ever felt like an outsider. Joy grew up thinking, this is what family means. She didn't know that same family would one day destroy her. One night, her parents went out, just a simple date night, to relax, to enjoy themselves, to be husband and wife again, not just parents. Joy stayed home, waiting for them. She didn't know that was the last time she would ever see them alive. On their way back, there was a car crash. A loud, violent crash. Metal tearing, glass shattering, silence. Mr. and Mrs. Anthony died instantly. No goodbye, no last words, nothing. That night, Joy didn't just lose her parents, she lost her world. At just 10 years old, she became an orphan. When the news spread, people came. The house was full again. But this time, no laughter, no love, just tension. And then it started. Arguments, shouting, fighting. Who will take this house? Who gets the cars? Where are the documents? Nobody, not one person, sat Joy down to say, don't worry, we are here for you. Instead, they were calculating wealth. Joy sat in one corner, watching grown adults fight over her parents' sweat. Her father had trusted one man, his younger brother, Uncle Victor. He made him next of kin, trusted him, believed in him. That trust became the biggest mistake of his life. Uncle Victor took everything. Sold the house, sold the cars, sold the properties, and disappeared to the United States with his own family, leaving Joy behind. Just like that. No explanation, no plan, no care. No house for Joy to live in. With nowhere to go, a neighbor stepped in, Mrs. Eckham. At first, it looked like help, but it wasn't. It was the beginning of suffering. Joy became a housemaid, not a child, not a human being, a maid. She slept on the bare floor, no mattress, no comfort. Every day, insults. You are lucky I took you in. Without me, you'd be begging on the street. She stopped going to school. Her dreams paused. Her childhood ended. Instead, she was sent out to hawk. Morning till night. Pure water. Granuts. Anything. If she didn't sell everything, she wouldn't eat. Sometimes she slept outside, hungry, cold, afraid. The streets saw her weakness. Men watched her, followed her. One day, a man grabbed her hand, tried to drag her. She screamed, struggled, ran. Another day, some boys cornered her. She escaped by luck.
Another time, a man almost kidnapped her. Joy cried every day. But nobody came. Nobody helped. Yet, inside her, something refused to die. Her mind. Even without school, she learned. She listened when other children read. She asked questions. She practiced on the street, under the sun, alone. And she kept telling herself, one day, I will not be like this. At 15, the worst happened. Mrs. Acom's husband started looking at her differently. One night, he tried to touch her, tried to force himself on her. Joy ran, shaking, terrified. The next morning, she told Mrs. Acom, hoping for protection. But what she got was rejection. You want to snatch my husband? Before Joy could even defend herself, she was thrown out immediately. No time, no mercy. Joy begged, cried, please, I don't have anywhere to go. But Mrs. Acom didn't care. That day, Joy became homeless. Again.
She found her friend. Lived in a face me, I face you house. 1 room, 10 people. Parents, 8 children. No space, no comfort. But Joy stayed because she had no choice. Within 2 weeks, she got a job at a small restaurant as a sales girl. The pay was small, but it came with a place to stay. Shared room with 2 girls. To Joy, that was luxury. After a few months, she was able to gather some money and return to school. She started from GS1. But life struck again. She stopped at GS3. Couldn't go further. She became a teacher, primary school. But her intelligence was undeniable. She was teaching mathematics, even GSS1 and GSS2 students, without even completing her own education. That's how brilliant she was. But the pay? Almost nothing. Still, she pushed. She moved to another school, started home lessons, teaching children from rich homes. For the first time, life started changing, small but visible. Then she started experiencing serious headaches, constant migraines, pain that wouldn't stop. So she went to the community health center near her house to run tests. When the test results came out, the doctor told her she had cancer. Joy froze. Her world went silent. Cancer? With what money? How? She cried until her body was weak. But still, she had to survive. She used her little money to buy drugs. This sickness took away every money she had ever saved. Feeding was becoming very difficult and she had no one to turn to. Sometimes she didn't eat. She could not even buy herself clothes again. Her hair started falling off gradually, so she started wearing wigs, old-looking wigs for that matter, because she couldn't afford good ones. People laughed at her. They mocked her, gossiping why she now behaves like an old woman. Nobody asked, "Are you okay?" Until she met Timothy. Timothy relocated to Eket because his company transferred him there. As a single father of 1 beautiful daughter, he needed a smart teacher for her daughter's home lessons. A colleague of his had introduced Teacher Joy to him, but he didn't like anything about her. She didn't look like what they told him. He was expecting to see a charming, beautiful young lady, but he saw the opposite. His colleague advised him not to look at how she was, but to give her a try. So he obliged. The changes in her daughter couldn't be hidden. The girl became so smart, outspoken, bold, and her view about life changed. Nora was a stubborn little girl, but with Teacher Joy, she became more respectful. He, Timothy, was so happy, so he increased Teacher Joy's salary. Somehow along the way, he noticed how beautiful Teacher Joy was. Not just that, she is kind and smart, so he fell in love with her.
He had really good plans for her, so he got her new clothes and wigs, started advising her to eat more often so she would look more healthy. What he didn't know was that she had limited time to live, and as day goes by, her time was becoming shorter. As a good man and kind man, he loved her deeply, believed in her, and promised her a future. "I will send you to university." But Joy was scared. Not because of love, but of leaving someone behind in pain, because she knew she was dying.
One day, as Joy entered the car, she held her head. Headache again? No, this is getting out of hand. We need to get to the hospital right now. Joy said, "No, I will be fine." But he insisted on taking her to the hospital. When she realized she couldn't escape this time around, she finally told him everything. He didn't believe her, so they both went to the hospital. This time, they went to one of the best hospitals to run the test. The doctor confirmed what Joy said. She has cancer, and it has spread around her body. The doctor went on by asking them why they didn't take action earlier. Joy responding by telling the doctor that she did what she could. The doctor also confirmed that she had limited time to live. Timothy broke down. He cried like a child because for the first time, he found someone who truly loved him, and it was being taken away. He promised to stay by her side till the very end. After 2 weeks, he applied for a leave in his office, and it was approved. He had more time to spend with Joy, taking her around the city, buying her beautiful things of life, treating her like a queen. Timothy reminded Joy so much of her father. She cried most times. She wished she had more time. This is the life she had always envisioned. Now that she finally had this life, cancer came to steal it away. Most of her students heard the sad news, so they always visit her. Then one evening, her strength couldn't carry her again, and she gave up. This isn't just a story, but a true life scenario. May our health not fail us when our prayers are finally answered.